How's that? Is that better? Is that better? That is better. Is it working? How's the guitar? I must have had it muted. Okay, this is the pre-NAMM show. Oops, hang on. Woo! It's getting ready for NAMM. We got Gary Moore right there in the back. And ZVEX right there. And then we also have the Freak Out pedal right there. So, at any rate, alrighty. Voice is clear. Phil, is voice clear? Fantastical YouTube-ness universe. I believe that's my sister. Hey sis, how's it going? I got your message about the I've just been really busy getting ready for NAMM. But I got your message about this sewing machine. I still didn't understand it. So if you could explain it about the sewing machine in the text. Hey honey, Lisa's watching my live stream. And she had a question about the sewing machine computerized program. Mm-hmm. So, Lisa, tell me about the sewing machine issues. We have 9 viewers. And so Phil Smith, loud and clear. We're all good. How's the guitar sound, everybody? What? Crickets. My wife says crickets. Okay, so you have an embroidery machine. The blues. We got the embroidery machine blues. And they're not working. Needs more bass. Guitar is a little louder than the voice, but still sounds good. Okay, I can adjust that. I love the way the guitar is louder than the voice. So hang on. I give a little. How's the voice now? Just a little bit. How's it? Must embroider yourself. I can't embroider myself. It would hurt. Trey, hey, how's it going? Good. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to NAMM. Leaving Sunday. NAMM starts next week. Next Friday night is the new programs, too hard to install. Okay. I have time tomorrow, my sis. I'll come over and make your sewing machine work. Okay. That's the sewing machine blues. Okay. My wife is looking over the monitors. Hi. Here we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'll fix your sewing machine blues. What amp am I using? Okay. We got 7 viewers. Whoa. This amp is the Brit 75 Bright amp. Love you too, my sis. So I'm not getting out tomorrow because we're packing for service, but I'll come over. I will come over tomorrow and fix your sewing machine. Lisa says hello to my wife. Okay, so all right, so questions. You can have this preset. I think it's actually out on the website. It's called OBT BIRT P75 Bright. Yeah, Isaiah's here. Cassidy is at her dad's, even though she's 18. Yes, Trey. I will film everything Helix related, and Thursday is a good day to watch. We will have lots of. Okay, hang on. We will have lots of. Hi, Izzy. Lisa says hi, Izzy. Okay, so playing on my Brock Les Paul through my Line 6 Helix rack. Oh, crazy. You know what? Friday night's a good night to pay attention, Trey. We will have our Line 6 Helix dinner that we're going to live stream part of it. So that's cool. Hang on. I don't know what tones I'm playing. Perfect. Trey. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and live stream that. That's going to happen Pacific time between 5 and 9 p.m. Friday night next week. So 1 week from tonight, between 5 and 9 p.m. Okay, so you might be wondering what exactly am I getting the dual tones from? So let me go ahead and screencast this window right here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually using the pitch echo. And I've got the pitch echo set at -12. Sounds a little bit like Crazy Babies from Ozzy Osbourne. If I knew the riff, I could play it. So, oh yeah, Phil, I'll definitely say hi to Eric. I'm going to be at the Line 6 booth like most of the time. I will be rolling on a scooter with my, hang on. Hold on. I will be rolling on the scooter with Jeffrey. So say hi to Jeffrey. Jeffrey, what are you doing? Jeffrey, don't take up the camera. Jeffrey, you're a camera hog. My wife says I'm a weirdo. I have to agree with her. If I don't agree with her, I'm in trouble. It's kind of rockabilly. I don't know what was rockabilly, but I don't even know what rockabilly is. So, all right. So, sister. Hey, I'm actually glad my sister's on. Hey, sis. Look what's right here. My sister will know. My sister will know what's right here. It's not very clear, but my sister knows. Yes, actually, Trey, that is. Yeah, Trey, that is an MXL mic. And if you'll notice, he's got a smiley face. And my wife laughs at me again. What'd you say? Oh, my wife calls me a weirdo. It's probably true. Okay. So this is a disjointed webcast because I'm getting ready to leave on a road trip Sunday morning. Oh, you know it. You know it, sis. Absolutely. Let's see. And you're in the picture too. Let's see if I can find it. Hang on. I can't get it off there. It's actually stuck really good. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. That's my sister right there. And that's me right there. And we'll leave the rest up to everybody else. Everybody else's imagination. We have 8 viewers. That's a record. No, I'm just kidding. The record's actually been a lot higher. But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make a tone. Oh, okay. So somebody says, Chad, I'm kind of curious to hear more about how you came up with the OTB, what went into it, and that exact eureka moment. Okay. My last name is Boston. And some people think I'm from Boston, but my last name is Boston. And there was a true pioneer to musical movement, and that would be uh, group Boston back in the 70s. And Tom Scholz was a pioneer. And he came up with probably the first speaker cab or EQ. And I call it the OTB because it thinks outside the box. And what it is it basically an EQ curve that mimics a a, um, a speaker curve EQ. And what I did I had the Rockman unit, which was by Tom Scholz Rockman unit, and I was commissioned to try and make a preset that would really mimic that Rockman sound. And as I was perusing through the PDF, the document, what I found was there was this curve, and it was an EQ curve. And I decided, I said, well, you know what? I can use the visual HELIX EQ. So I made the curve, and in fact, the tone. Let me go ahead and show you. So the tone I've been playing with the entire time is actually two EQ curves that follow the Rockman curve. So if you look at it, and if I was to go into the EQ, global EQ, where is it? This somewhere. Nope. Nowhere. It's somewhere in this program. Any rate, so if I look at the EQ curve, and I set the EQ curve to look just like the Rockman speaker curve, and I was impressed with the tone at which I was coming up with. So let me turn off the different effects. So what we have is straight up amp, and the amp is the Brit 75 bright into two EQs, and there we go. Turn the volume up. The OTB is great for recording options as well as in the mix with stock cabs. Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to replace your stock cabs. But, you know, if you turn on the drive and a little compressor. What I think you missed with the stock cabs is this. Fun fact: with the EQ curve, we can also reproduce different kinds of pickups and have the same kind of IR pickups. Yeah, absolutely, Phil. I actually have in my premium group. I actually have what's called the utility patch, and I was able to take my uh, humbucker pickups and turn them into single coils, and vice versa. I wonder if I have those handy. I might. Now, what's weird is, hold on. Can everybody see? I don't know what's going on. My internet might be messed up. Let's turn on some delay. Some reverb, some room reverb, and another delay. I'm not sure if this is working, and I might have to use the restroom. Hold on. Five viewers. I can't see if I have any use. Is there anything? Hold on. I think it's working. I don't know. There it is. All right. Trey Mendoza. Okay. Phil, fun fact. My Cord AX 3000 GT board has a setting to go from humbucker to single to humbucker. There was some other settings too. Yeah. So I got my take from the boss that was able to do that. So let me go ahead and see if I can load that real quick. I have, hold on. Can you see me? I have to use the restroom and I will be right back. My guitar will keep you company. Hold on. Oh, that's noisy. Hold on. 1 second. Does this ever happen? My brother-in-law and my sister are rolling on the floor laughing. I'll be right back. What? I know. Okay. Here goes. I have no idea what went on while I was over there. Okay, so no Taco Bell, just I guess a cold adult beverage, I suppose. Thanks. Okay, so I'm getting ready to leave Sunday. We start driving down towards NAMM Sunday morning, and then the week will progress. We have 5 viewers. All right. Okay, so take your time. 8:20 over here. 8:20 a.m. over here. Coffee time. All right. So, okay. So, so this guitar right here has some signatures on it. That was just a test. "24th Drive." Dance, monkey dance. Yes, I'm driving down to Anaheim from Washougal, Washington. We have a little bit of work to do while we're on our way there. We're leaving Sunday night, and NAMM starts on Thursday. So, and then there's the NAMM dinner. Just want to make sure everybody's aware. It's on Friday night at the Citrus City Grill, the Citrus City Grill in Orange, California. So it was fantastic last year. It's going to be even better this year. So let me start from scratch. I'm going to go ahead and build a tone, a guitar tone from scratch. So let me go ahead and start the application window. And here goes. Share. Present to everyone. And we're going to go ahead and start on a empty preset. Train wreck. Okay, you know what, Trey? We're going to use the train wreck. So almost always, I don't know why, but I almost always go to this spot right here. And then I will put the amp right there. First off, I go in here and I take the first path and I go and I spread it down to path 2A. So it goes down and down, and I go to right here. And this is where I put the amp. And it's at this moment that I realize that I don't have a speaker cab. And this is where I go into a previous patch. I first name the patch, and we're going to call this Trey's patch. Mendoza. Did I spell it right? I'm looking. Mendoza. So Mendoza, just Trey Mendoza. Let's just make it that. And I'm going to hit save. I'm doing a train wreck. Well, thank you, Gaddy. Appreciate that. So, okay, so we got that. And then I realized that I saved it and I go, you know what? I want to use one of my I want to make sure that one of my OTB patches is stereo. There is the stereo version. Copy. And then I'm going to go back to Trey Mendoza and I'm going to put the stereo OTB there. So I don't want it so hot. So I'm going to lower the drive, and I'm going to raise the mids because that's what's going to cut through. And then I'm going to raise the channel volume and bias X. I'm going to just raise it a little bit. Yeah, I want a little clean. Now I've got the pickups that I'm using on here are the /APH2 pickups from Seymour Duncan, and we're on the bridge pickups. Yeah, that's a nice clean. That's a nice clean tone. Ooh, what chord was that? Almost still too much drive. I want to lower the drive down a little bit. Lower the master, raise up the volume. I want a kind of clean tone. That's better. Now, I want to go ahead and drive it. So we could do a Minotaur. Let's do a Kinky Boost. Okay. We want it bright. Let's do a little bright. Okay, Trey likes to have his sag all the way down. Let's go ahead and that's for a nice tighter tone. Okay. And then I like to put in a little bit of dynamic LA Studio Comp right there. Turn the volume down a little bit. Okay. All right. That sounds really good. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add right up here just a little bit of room. We want to add a little bit of room. We want maybe drop down the decay and the mix to about 27, decay to about 2.2. So it kind of sounds like you got a little room going on. Very good. Yeah, so just a little bit of room. Now, so let's save that. That would be what I would do, just bass. But now let's go ahead and say I like to add even a little more space. So I'm going to go to Cave Reverb, lower it down to 6.6 or even 6 on the decay, and mix about 24. There you go. You can turn that on or off. But then we want to add some delay. And with this, we're going to choose a stereo delay. Let's go ahead and pick an Adriatic delay. Let's put the trails on and the headroom full on. Let's put trails on for the 2 reverbs, and let's save it. So yeah, we're going to need to add a little bit of wah, of which I do not have my pedals here, but we want to put a wah at the beginning, and I like the weeper, and I set that about 40%, and we'll go ahead and throw it on 40%. Let's hear some of the tones from it. Here we go. Let's turn it on. Let's turn it about halfway up. Let's turn it all the way up. And one of the things I like to do, so for my distortion, I use a tube screamer and put the gain all the way down, leave the tone at 6.5, and I dropped a pick, grab another. All right, I put the level all the way at 10. So let me try that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the, let's use a screamer. And then put the gain all the way down, tone level the way up. 6.5, and then here we go. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. That's good. Let's save it. So, what else you like, Trey? You like a little, let's put a little bit of, I'm going to put a little modulation, stereo. Here we go. Let's put a bit of plastic chorus with the depth and rate down. But I'm going to put it between. There we go. but that's okay. Let me do a bit of there. Gain setting also use a little bit of script mod. Phase or in front of the gray flanger. Script mod phase in front of the gray flanger. Okay, hold on. Okay, we've got Trey Mendoza, his patch is right here. Now let's make it like Chad. So I will set this up like I would do a Chad patch. Picheco. So what we did is we made Trey Mendoza a patch that has been Chadized. So I'm going to post this link. Let me save it. I saved it. I'm grabbed it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into stop presentation, and there I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this in the group, and people can have this link. Let me go right here. Oh, where is it? Where'd it go? And I'm going to drag and drop into the group, Line 6 Helix group. Oops, didn't work. I'm going to go new right here. All right. Let's see if it'll drag and drop now. There it is. Trey. Oh, man. There we go. Okay, live stream Lee. That's not right. There we go. Post. Okay, I posted it. Okay, Trey. Okay, so let me go back to the questions. All right, thank you, Trey. Anyway, so we got 4 viewers. This is a pre-NAMM, just impromptu. My sister was on. Hey, sis, right there. And there I am in this picture. And there I am in this picture right there. And there I am in this picture right there. Different ages. Okay, so who's going to follow me on my NAMM adventure? Yeah, we got 5 viewers right now. Yeah, so Trey, what I'm going to be doing is all the way through from Sunday all the way through Sunday, through the following Sunday, and even Monday. So 2 days from now, Sunday, I'm going to head on my trip, and we're going to be live streaming every once in a while, all the way down to California. Going to go over the Siskiyou Pass where there's going to be snow, and you're welcome to come along. We're going to do all sorts of fun things along the way. And then when we get to California, we're going to have NAMM. Chris Saraga and I will have NAMM shows on thefriendlygearfreaks.com. And we're going to have the Thursday night Line 6 show. And then we're going to have the Friday night NAMM dinner show. And we're also going to have Sunday and Monday some stuff. So just keep an eye on the website. And you know, it is what it is. It's going to be fun. But we got Gary Moore. We got the guitar with signatures. We got me over here and me here. And I'm thinking I might bring a guitar with me. Anyway. So, by the way, this is a beautiful guitar. This is not a Gibson. This is a Brock. Look at that. Look at that work went into this. It's just a beautiful guitar. I don't know. I don't know how to play. I know tone. I don't ask me how to play. So I'm going to spend a little time with my family. Yeah. Yeah, I feel there's no way I'm bringing my guitar in and out of. I don't have the badge necessary to do that. You have to be one of the performers. But if I bring my guitar, it will be at the hotel, so or at different areas. I may even bring a Helix with me. Just depends. So I'm certainly not going to go into NAMM, but I will be at NAMM, and I will be with Jeffrey. I will be with Jeffrey. Get ready to see Jeffrey all over the place. You might even see Jeffrey on places you didn't imagine. You might see Jeffrey hanging out with the Tone King and with Robert Baker, and Jeffrey might be hanging with Pete Thorne. If I can get a hold of Pete Thorne, Jeffrey will be hanging out with uh, uh, Phil McKnight. If I can get Phil McKnight to say hi to Jeffrey, and Pixie Licks is going to say hi to Jeffrey. I guarantee you, there's going to be some people saying hi to Jeffrey. So that's all I got to say about that. I don't know. This is fun. This is my favorite chord. Any rate, we got 6 viewers, and I let's see, what time is it here? It's almost midnight. So I don't know who's watched or why. I know my sister watched. Sonia Jones. Highest Jeffrey. Exactly. Hi, Jeffrey. I knew what you meant. So thanks, Sonia. Almost 2 a.m. West Texas. Well, I'm glad you were here, Sonia. Pixie Licks will be no more. Pixie Licks name is dead. He will announce the rebranded name this weekend. Oh, well, that I don't know about that. That's weird. Okay, it's very good, Phil. Thank you for that little heads up. The guy who's known as you're still watching. Okay, good, my sis. So the guy is known as Pixie Licks. We'll say hi to Jeffrey. So I'm sure of it. So, but I am going to go by the Framus booth. The Framus booth. Sometime I was invited by the Tone King to come by the Framus booth at 5 for GitCon people. So I wasn't in the GitCon. I don't think I had enough YouTube subscribers. And if you wanted to subscribe to YouTube, please do. But you know what, Sonia, I agree with that. It's a good idea. The artist formerly known as Pixie Licks. YouTuber formerly known as Pixie Licks. That might be the new rebranded name. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, there's too many X's in his name. So, yeah. So, by the way, this is my new space. If anybody's been following me, I had a different space, but this is my space. It looks good. Actually, I kind of like the space. Yeah. Sonia, I believe his name is Steve. Yes. And the Tone King's name is Lou. And Robert Baker's name is Robert Baker. So just follow the channel. NAMM's going to be pretty fun this year. And just so anybody knows, my sister can verify. My name is Chad Boston. And my wife is looking at me. Teutenhelmer. my sister. It's funny. So I just follow for the next week. For the next week, it would be a good idea to follow this channel if you want to be entertained, because who knows what I'll say. Hey, baby. So my wife's calling. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.